Well, it's just been over a year now. It's been just over a year now since the King Street Transit Project the King Street Pilot Project has been going on. And for riders who travel along King Street here on the TTC, it means getting to their destination about 4 to 7 minutes faster. And ridership is actually up around 11% per day. That's about 80,000 boardings a day. It's all because cars are forced off of King Street, making room for the TTC cars. But it's not all good news. If you take a look behind me here on King Street, you can actually see some restaurants that are boarded up. They've had to close up shop because they just can't make it, because they tell me that customers are just not coming. And as you take a look a little bit further down, I've been speaking with these two business owners a little bit earlier tonight, and the owner of the Jazz Bar tells me she had one customer in tonight spending around $150. The one right next door, business is down about 40% year over year. And that's just some of the stories we've been hearing from some of the business owners along here. So tonight they had the chance to express some of their concerns. Residents and business owners got together to give their feedback on the pilot project. Thumbs up or thumbs down? How would you rate the King Street Pilot Project?
2 big fat thumbs down.
For myself personally, it's definitely a thumbs up.
I would give the pilot a thumbs up with improvements that need to be made.
It's been really devastating to the businesses on King Street, and there have been 11 businesses that have shut down within the pilot project.
It's definitely been slowing down. We're still busy on the weekends with reservations, but we don't get that traffic that we used to get. Business is good on the weekend because of the Mervish productions in the area, which is great. But other than that, we don't get those destination people coming to King Street for that destination experience.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the King Street Pilot Project?
Personally, certainly for where I live, it's been transformative. Coming from Liberty Village, which is outside of the pilot project area, in the dead cold of winter, it was oftentimes where you walk up to King Street, you'd have 3 cars that were bunched, and then you'd be waiting there for 20 minutes in February cold for a streetcar to come. And while, like I said, we're outside of the pilot project, now you're guaranteed a streetcar almost every 3 to 4 minutes.
Definite thumbs up. Well, traffic is moving much better since the pilot has started. For TTC riders, I drive also too. I take Richmond, I take Adelaide. I think the structure as it's set up right now is very workable. It's a pilot, it's just started. I'm seeing gradual progression from last year to now, so I think it's a good thing. It's moving transit riders, and that was really part of the goals, to move transit riders a lot better along King Street.
And this meeting was put on by a transit riders group. It was not an official city meeting. However, they tell me that all of the feedback will be passed on to the city.